Hey there, it's Jade Scarfoni here, and I'm filming the next part in my video training series on building an online business. So this week we can start getting technical. I've gone over the basic stuff about finding your why and choosing your brand and building your brand, and now I want to actually start teaching you about some of the services and systems I've used to build my brand. And I'm going to keep it really basic this week and just talk about a couple of websites I've used to register domains. Um, there's actually two I'm going to specifically talk about, which are Bluehost and GoDaddy. And the reason there's two services I use is because I do have a couple of different domains for different purposes. So I've got my blog, which is where I post all my travel stuff and share all my content on building a business. But then I've also got a couple of other domains that I just use to disguise my affiliate links. So when you are starting out online, that is something to be mindful of when you get your affiliate links. It's a really good idea to disguise them and not just post the link you get from the company, because people see those all the time and they'll avoid those links because they've just seen it 1,000 other times on hundreds of other pages. So if you disguise it with your own brand and make it personalized, you're more likely to get people to click on your links. So they're the two main reasons for registering a domain. I'm not going to go into the technical stuff about actually setting up your blog or disguising the links today. I'm going to keep the videos really basic and just build up step by step each week, because I find if you get bombarded with too much information at once, it can get really confusing. Well, that's what I found personally. I got a little lost when I was getting too much information thrown at me. So if I just keep it basic and do really, really short, basic videos that give you a small snippet, I feel like you will get a lot more out of it. So anyway, let's get started. So let me open a new window. Now, I'm going to start with GoDaddy, and you just make sure you type godaddy.com, no www. If you put in the www, it takes you to a random website, which you do not want. You want godaddy.com, and it should look like this for you. And some really cool things about it is you can actually select your country, and then you get your 24/7 support in whatever location you're in. So select your country and you can select the currency that you're in, so it's really simple for you to understand what you're actually paying and relate it back to your own currency. Today I have put it as US dollars because that's the most relatable to most people, and it's really simple to buy a domain through GoDaddy. I highly recommend doing a .com. It's the more expensive one, but it is also the more recognized one worldwide. So keep in mind where your audience is and who you want to be targeting. And if you want to be recognized worldwide and by more of the top tier countries, then a .com is generally the way to go. So all you need to do is just search for your domain name. So I'm going to make something up because if I search for one I've got, then it's not going to work. So let's just search for this and hope that it's available. And yes, it is. So once you get the confirmation that your domain is available, then you just click select to buy it. Now you'll notice it comes up with suggestions for me to buy all these other options. I don't see any real point in doing that. You only really need the one. So just select, and that will then add it to the cart, and then you continue to your cart. Now I haven't logged in so that I could show you exactly what you will see. So you'll come up with all these extra options. You don't need any of those, so just leave it as no thanks to all of them. And then it'll take you to your cart. So from here, you can select how long you want to keep the domain for. So you can go as high as 10 years, which it will charge you for the full amount at once. So based on the $14 a year, that's what the total will be. I generally go for 2 years, but if you're really confident that it's a domain you want to use for life, then you can go higher. It's really up to your personal preference. Because GoDaddy is what I just used to mask my links, I didn't want to go for a long term, so I've just gone for 2 years most of the time, and it's super cheap to do that. And then you just proceed to checkout. It's as simple as that. Now, for me, it's got all my details there because I am a returning customer. For you, you just go as a new customer, assuming you haven't. And then you just need to enter all your details and continue. And once you've done that, it will then take you to the GoDaddy back office and show you how to set up websites and emails and all of that stuff, which I will run through at a later stage. Like I said, I don't want to complicate things and bombard you with too much stuff at once. So it's really simple as that. You'll get email confirmation as well, and that's it. You will have your domain. Now, as I said, there's two options. So the other one I'm going to show you is Bluehost.com. Now, this is the one where I actually have my website hosted. Just personally, I found it a lot easier, as it says there, one-click WordPress install. So for someone who's not so great with technology, that was a really big bonus for me to just click a button and have it all sorted. And you can see it's a little bit more expensive because it is $3.95 a month, but I find it to be really user-friendly and I really love it. So again, it's super simple. You just get started now and you can go for these Plus and Pro options. I don't think there's any need for it when you're starting out. Even I've just stuck to the basic option. So select that. And again, really easy. You just search for the domain you want to use and select the type you want. .com will be the default, so just select that, hit next. And again, you just set up your account information. It will go to the longest period. They always try to get the most out of you. I again just went for the 24-month option. And keep in mind, it will charge you the full price at once. So don't think you're going to be charged $4.95 a month or $3.95 a month. Actually, I think I did go for 36 months because I did do the $3.95. So yeah, don't get caught out with that. Make sure you're aware that you will be charged the full amount at once, but then you're covered for the full 3 years. So it's a great option. And unselect all this stuff. You don't need that either. The only one I do recommend is the privacy protection. Keep your stuff private and protected. It's worth doing so. And again, you just fill out your payment information, submit it, and you will have your domain registered. So it is really simple to get in and set up a domain, and then you're good to go. Now, as I said, from there, you then want to look at setting up your websites or masking your affiliate links. So stay tuned for my next video because I will cover off those things in the following weeks. But that's it for today. I hope you found this video useful and I will speak to you guys again soon.